I want to start off with the burning question. Which movie do you prefer, The Green Mile or Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, I'm afraid that the Green Mile has the edge. Um, they're both pretty darn good movies, but
Yeah.
I'll give it to the Green Mile.
Yeah, a little biased, but that's okay. I love both of them. I don't think I could even choose. I think they're just different enough that it's
Yeah,
just hard to pick. They're so fantastic.
yeah. Well, honestly, over the years, I had a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I loved you in Shawshank Redemption," and I said, "Oh, well, thank you, thank you. I wasn't actually in Shawshank Redemption, but I appreciate that."
Oh, that's amazing. So when I went back and I rewatched the movie this week, I'd sort of forgotten just how big Michael Clark Duncan is as John Coffey.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of personally curious, like, was he really that big, or were camera tricks employed to make him look bigger than he actually was?
Well, two things. One, he was really that big. He wasn't really that tall, but he was really that big. When I did the movie, I was 6'4". He was 6'5". Um, but I was 210 pounds and he was 350 pounds. And that was 350 pounds of muscle. He was like almost a whole other human being than me when I stood next to him. But to actually get that height of Coffee, there were apple boxes all over the trails of them that he would walk along while we walked next to him just to give him that height.
This is another thing about the movie I've got to ask. In your opinion, is Percy the most unlikable character in all of cinema? Because, like, I know Billy the Kid literally kills children in the movie, and I still hated Percy more.
Yeah, well, he killed a mouse, so that was pretty bad. A mouse that we all loved.
Yeah, watching you punch Percy in the face is probably one of my favorite moments of the entire movie.
I just wish I could do it again. I just miss that.
But so to this day, Dale's execution scene in the movie, it's really hard to watch. I was just curious, do you recall any specific memories filming that scene in particular?
I don't, yeah, well, I do, as a matter of fact. Michael Jeter, who was spectacular, and he died too young as well. We just like our characters, we had kind of a bond there on that set, and we had some lovely scenes together in there. And when it came to the execution scene, he really looked to me, and it's in the movie. There was really an exchange that happened between us that was, it was born out of the time we'd spent together on the set over those months. And it was incredibly moving to me. And still, watching it in the movie, thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that story with me. That's a beautiful story. And yeah, I love the movie. I thought it was fantastic. And yeah, I just thank you for taking the time to talk with me. Those are my questions. You answered all of the things that I really wanted to know.
Well, I'm happy you asked them. So thanks for doing that.
Thank you so much.